come and visit. We actually offer a visit grant here at Roanoke College. So just coming, taking a tour, sitting down with someone in admissions like myself, whether it's individual or whether it's one of our group presentations, you actually get a $1,000 visit grant, and that's eligible all 4 years if you do end up enrolling in Roanoke.
Welcome everyone to Ask Admissions. We're here at Roanoke College. I'm here with the Director of Admissions, Cole Rosen. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you. We've been having a blast here filming the college tour. So let's talk about admissions. What is the perfect student? Is there a perfect student for Roanoke College?
You know, the perfect student is a student who is engaged, a student who's looking to learn and kind of come here with different mindsets. We get a range of students who already know what they want to do, but then we also have students who come in completely undecided. So I would not say that there is a typical profile of what we look for here at the college. We're mainly about students who are interested in coming here and getting involved and being part of this Roanoke College community.
Yeah, I'm glad you're saying. We do it. We're going to see a lot of this in the episode, but it's a very diverse campus.
It is.
You have students from all over the globe, and you have ones that are that grew up right outside here in Roanoke. And so it's great. And I think that point that you just made, that you can be undecided, and that you might not know what to do, because I've had this conversation with the president, I've had throughout my time here, of just the way you all look at it being like, it's important to figure out what you don't like,
Absolutely.
And just try new things. And I think on a campus like this and what you all have instilled is try new things.
Absolutely.
Try new things. What's phase one, whether they watched the college tour, they've come here already on campus, they've heard about it from friends and family. I'm interested in applying. What's the first thing they should do?
Absolutely. So first thing would be, take a look at our website, whether you found us through this video, whether you found us through our website. And then the second thing is come and visit. We actually offer a visit grant here at Roanoke College. So just coming, taking a tour, sitting down with someone in admissions like myself, whether it's individual or whether it's one of our group presentations, you actually get a $1,000 visit grant, and that's eligible all 4 years if you do end up enrolling in Roanoke. I think the campus, beauty-wise, sells itself.
Yeah.
So you're only doing yourself a favor by coming and getting that visit grant. So that's step one for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It is, because it's Salem. It's really the perfect location.
It is. It's a great college
Salem
town.
is super quaint and beautiful. Blue Ridge Mountains are your backdrop. But also you got Roanoke, which is a little bit bigger, not too far away, 10 minutes down the road. So what a great place to come visit.
It is. I've lived in this area for a while, and I always tell families that come from out of state, this is a great place to say you can get anywhere within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And that holds true.
Yeah, that's great. So from an admissions process standpoint, let's just talk through some of the nuts and bolts. Essays required, testing, is a test optional? Can you go walk through some of that?
Yeah, so really here at Roanoke, we're about GPA, what you've worked on in high school. That hard work pays off. We are test optional, so you do not have to submit those ACT or SAT scores. However, if you are going to submit those at the time of your application, as long as you are above a 1200 on that, you could be eligible for an extra $1,000 worth of merit-based aid on that. But other than that, test optional. We do like to see some letters of recommendation, but those are also optional. And then, of course, essay optional as well. But if you've had some struggle or something that you just love talking about, if you're a great writer, go ahead and submit that essay. As admissions counselors, we're all reading them. So we read each individual application. We don't necessarily have a group that reads it. Whoever is your territory manager is who's going to get to know you and who's going to get to read those applications for you. So we read the recommendations, but everything is optional. We really just need application and your transcript from your high school.
And then you all will just start kind of rolling.
We roll through it, yeah. So, for example, this incoming freshman class that we're currently recruiting, we had our first decisions out by the end of September. So it makes it really nice to kind of have that weight off your shoulders as a senior starting their college search, and you're sitting at your high school and you kind of already have a decision from a college, which is nice. So we roll through those applications.
How nice with that? I wish I did that.
I know.
Right? I mean, what a great way to go.
It is. Yeah. I mean, you get some places that are waiting, but here we want to let you know you're taking taking the time to apply to us, we're going to take the time to read your application.
Okay. And you mentioned something on the essay about, maybe it was positive or some challenges or whatever. Yeah, any can you go a little deeper on that?
Yeah.
With thoughts on, I'm sure you've read thousands, right, of essays. What makes a great essay?
Yeah.
Is it authenticity? Is it honesty? Is it...
Absolutely. Be as honest as possible. I feel like recently we've read a lot of the COVID essays about what happened during COVID academically, because virtual learning was what a lot of people had. Traditionally, I've read from everything to being at a athletic event and overcoming an anxiety to students who just may have struggled in some subject but sought the help that they needed and really put that together. And then of course there's always family circumstances too. We read a lot about those, and it's not necessarily bragging about what you all have done, but it's also a great opportunity to just really be authentic. And that carries over into what we do here at Roanoke, because I think any admissions counselor you meet or anyone on campus that you meet is going to be authentic with you. We don't try to hide anything. We're very forward about everything that we do here because it is such a wonderful place. And again, we want to have the authenticity through the students and then also through our current students and faculty and staff as well.
Yeah, that's great. Any thoughts? What you all do amazing here, retention, graduation rates. Is there any thoughts on that as people are looking at this institution?
Yeah.
When you think about that from an admission standpoint?
Yeah, I think obviously we put everything into perspective for you. As soon as you get here for summer orientation, you're going to have an academic advisor who's going to help you lay out your classes for your freshman year. That always happens in the summer before you officially land foot on campus as an incoming freshman. That is a wonderful program for that. So you already have a support system in place. So that's why we are retaining students on such a wonderful kind of time frame and keeping them from sophomore year all the way through senior year. So that freshman to sophomore year is usually when you see schools kind of have some of those retention type problems. But here, because of 140 different clubs and organizations, because of everything that goes on campus, from bingos to cookouts on our back quad, students are loving it. We're not a backpack school where you're throwing a couple clothes in to go away for the weekend. Students are here, they're engaged, they're involved. I always tell students that I recruit, find something that gets you out of that dorm room that makes you excited, because whether it's a beekeeping society, whether it's going to basketball games, whether it's being part of a poetry type club or theater, you're going to be involved, and that creates this sense of home, and home is where you want to stay.
Yeah, exactly right. You're so well spoken. But it is. This is a playground here.
It is. It really is.
It's fun doing. I was doing my stand up this morning out in front of I assume that's the main quad area. And it was just fun because it's what I thought was really cool. From the classrooms to some main admissions, dorms weren't the dorms are right on campus.
Yeah, they are.
And I think that's what brings life, and I couldn't agree more that getting involved, it's so huge.
Absolutely.
And there's I can't remember, I said it this morning, but there's so many clubs and organizations and religious groups, and what something that you're looking for, chances are you all have.
Yep. And right outside of one of the dorms that you were speaking about, water fountain, you're not here for a long time, you're here for a good time. So kind of a motto we live here.
I love that. I didn't even see that. Oh my God, oh my gosh, I gotta go take a picture of that. That is awesome. Well, listen, anything else I should have hit on?
I don't think so. I think, the main thing, come see us. Here at Roanoke, you're going to get kind of everything from a tour to meeting with a professor if you would like to learning about academics, and campus is always involved. So a student is always going to stop the tour guide and say hello. They'll get to know you as a family and a prospective student. So. Yeah. Well, it's a great school.
This is awesome. Thank you for everything you're all doing. Thanks for welcoming the college tour, and everyone here has just been so friendly, and it's just stunning. I'm looking up at this picture here of the area. It's just a stunning place to go to school.
It is.
So, all right, everyone. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you.